ask your name, please?
Paul Torres.
Paul Torres. All right, I'm going to change your name just so I don't lose you. All right. Mr. Torres, are you here for a friend of the court show cause?
Yeah, I guess they were making a support order. I thought maybe they would just take it out of my check like they do with my other children. I didn't know I'd have to go to court.
I don't have you on my list this morning, so let me look at my paperwork.
Okay.
So did you have a friend of the court hearing or a friend of the court intake? Let me see here.
Your Honor, it is on our
Miss-
docket. Looks like Ms. Pelham has dismissed it.
Okay, so Mr. Torres, it was dismissed, so I don't even have paperwork for you today. I'm gonna guess they set up an income withholding.
I have a question for you. See, that's the problem. She does this because she won't let me see my children. Like, I want to pay child support because I can't even see my children. And that's the problem that I have with
Okay,
their shit.
so Mr. Torres, I can't give you legal advice, but I can tell you this. Child support and parenting time are two separate issues. If she is not letting you see your kids, you have to file a petition for a friend of the court referee hearing. You don't need an attorney for it unless you are able to hire one, but you need to file a petition for a friend of the court hearing for set parenting time. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so, and just remember, child support and parenting time are two separate issues. Ms. Stevenson? Oh, you're muted, Ms. Stevenson. I thought you raised your hand.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Okay, so Mr. Torres, get a hold of friend of the court and get the paperwork to file a petition for a referee hearing to demand your parenting time in a set schedule, all right?
All right, and I don't have to come to court for this again unless I get a paper, right?
I don't have you on my docket, so if you get paperwork for something else, that'll be different, all right?
All right, thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Ms. Adams must have taken them off my docket. All right, in the matter of Danielle Brosmer versus Mark Brosmer, that matter has file number 20-47976DM. That matter has been adjourned to September 20th. Jovita Rojo versus Pablo Newsom, file number 2007-31191DP has been dismissed. Those are the only I have being dismissed, Ms. Stevenson. And
Yes.
And Aiden Paris still a go?
Yes.
Hi, I don't know. Could you call Rhonda Underwood? We have Aiden Para this morning, and she's on there.
Here?
Yeah, it's the first one on the docket.
Okay, what's your meeting number? Do I have that?
Yes, but it's written down. I'll come back and do it.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Bye. All right, give me just a moment to, I'll be right back. Miss Amber Thompson, let's go to her. I'm gonna send her connection information, connect audio. Stevenson's gone. Miss Stevenson, I have a contempt. I have one against LC Scribbling and one against Amber Moore. So they were both show cause for today?
I believe so, yes.
Right.
Yes.
Amber Moore or Amber Thompson, can you hear me? All right, I'm gonna send her connection information again. She's trying.
Your Honor,
Yes.
Mrs. Pelham has this court paperwork, and I think she's having trouble logging on, so I'm gonna run down and grab the stuff from her so that I have it.
Is she in my waiting room?
I don't know.
I have Michelle Willis. No, I don't see her in my waiting room. Okay. That's fine.
I'll run down there and I'll be right back.
Miss Underwood, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. I apologize you had to call. I confess.
Well, he's been here many times without him, and he's here today. So, you're appointed on Aiden Para, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, I'm gonna let him in, and you need a breakout room to chat with him.
I do. Thank you.
All right, remember he's got 2 files. All right, Miss Thompson. Miss Thompson, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, excellent. All right, let's get Mr. Para hooked up.
Okay.
Mr. Para, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good morning. All right, so Miss Underwood, I am going to place you and Mr. Para into a breakout room. Mr. Para, you'll get an invitation to join the breakout room, and that'll give you a chance to speak with Miss Underwood. Go ahead and join that breakout room. All right, so Ms. Thompson, we're here on, let me find it here, file number 2009-33815 DP. On this file, your name was Amber Marie Moore and versus LC Scribbling, but you now go by Amber Thompson. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm back to my maiden name. That was my married name.
Okay, and I'm gonna need you to speak up a little bit because you're kind of quiet, okay?
Okay.
All right, so Ms. Thompson, we are here on a show cause for failure to pay child support. It looks like you're ordered to pay $34 a month in child support. And as of today's date, you have an arrearage in excess of $1,089. Do you understand that?
I do now.
Okay, now, you've been here before, so you know that you have a child support order, is that correct?
Yes, but I also too am being was told by the young woman that works in the window that over the phone that I had nothing that I needed to worry about, that the case has been closed due to the fact that I get a check on the 1st and the 3rd. I should not have to worry about paying anything to child support, that my brother and sister-in-law should be getting something through Social Security for them from me. I should not be reliable to pay any child support.
Well, that's not necessarily true. So, Ms. Moore, or Ms. Thompson, there is a child support order. It's a de minimis amount. You could probably pick up pop models and pay your child support. It's $34 a month.
Okay,
So, if you wish to contest that issue, you have to go file a petition for friend of the court. So, you're receiving Social Security?
yes,
Okay, so who's your caseworker
my caseworker where?
at front of the court?
Sue Pelham.
Okay, Sue's trying to get in. I'm trying to let her in. Ms. Pelham, can you hear me?
There, my system keeps pulling out. Okay.
Do you mind taking a moment to talk to Ms. Thompson?
No, not at all.
I know she's on Social Security according to her, and she had some questions for you. So I am just going to, let me see here. Open up a couple breakout rooms. So hold on a minute. So Ms. Thompson, you're going to get an invitation to join a breakout room, and you're going to be placed in that breakout room with Ms. Pelham. And that'll give you a chance to ask her those questions. All right.
Okay,
And then when you're done in the breakout room, I'll bring you back. All right. There you go.
okay.
Oh, Mr. Para, don't join that breakout room, and Miss Underwood, don't join it either. I forgot to delete yours. Sorry. All right, Mr. Para, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this is in the matter of Whitney Losey versus Aiden Para, file number 2008-33253 DP, and Adriana Garcia versus Aiden Para Jr., file number 13-39652 DS. We have Mr. Para appearing via Zoom, and we have Ron Underwood appearing on his behalf. Ms. Underwood, how would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, Mr. Para has found employment, and I believe it's the Fives Group. Is that correct, Mr. Para?
Yep.
And so I would ask, I would hope, friend of the court, he's informed me he should be getting a check, a starting check within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I would hope the friend of the court can permit us to adjourn this out to see if we get a check in the next 2 or 3 weeks and can set up income withholding.
So, Mr. Para, who are you employed with?
It's called Fives Group. It's a temp agency, or it's actually a contract agency, but they're located in Indiana.
Can you spell Fives? Is it Fives? How do you spell that?
Like the number.
It's
F-I-V?
FIES Group.
Sorry, hold on.
I don't really have the address, but I could give you a number.
It's in Indiana. What's the phone number? Oh, okay, give me the phone number.
248-421-1218.
So it's got a no-buy number. Okay, so the company is out of Indiana.
Yeah, it's the guy's, it's the recruiter's number. It's his personal
No,
number.
I got it. So
Yeah.
Miss Stevenson, it is 11930
30?
North Hartman, Hartman Drive, Edinburgh, or EDINBURGH, Indiana, 46124. And I'm looking for, I don't see a phone number for it. All right, so Mr. Losey, when did you, or I'm sorry, Mr. Para, when did you start working there?
Well, I'm actually start today, but I'm going through this still, so I start tomorrow.
So Mr. Para, last time we tried to find a withholding for your job was back in July, and nothing came out of that. Mr. Para, you owe over 15,000 on one file and 4,000 on the other. You've got to do something on this, or they're going to charge you with a felony, and you're going to be in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. As you get a paycheck, you owe $513 a month in child support. So every paycheck you get, that they don't take it out each month, pay a quarter. So, if you get paid weekly, you got to pay a quarter of that. If you get paid bi-weekly, you got to pay half of it every paycheck. I will set this out to September 20th. Mr. Para, if you're making payments, they may very well adjourn it and you don't have to be there. Obviously, if you're at work, you can take a break and zoom in. So I'll set it for September 20th at 8 a.m. via Zoom. If we haven't received payments by that, Mr. Para, I'm going to set it in person. Do you understand? All right. So we'll see on both of those files back September 20th at 8 a.m. Thank you, Mr. Para.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Do you have Mr. Raymond, Your Honor? Is that yours?
Well, I'm the only, it's not here, but it won't be down the hall either, so. They're not, he's gone this week on vacation, so, I don't see it on any paperwork for it, so, no. And I don't have them in my waiting room, so I do
Okay,
not.
thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Miss Underwood.
Have a good day.
You too. All right. Just close the breakout room. I'll bring Miss Thompson back. Miss Pelham, thank you for taking a moment to talk to her.
Bring her out.
All right, we are on the record again in the matter of Amber Thompson versus LC Scribbling, file number 2009-33815 DP. Ms. Thompson, have you had a chance to talk to Ms. Pelham now?
Yes, I have an understanding.
Okay, so Ms. Pelham, are we proceeding today then?
Yes, we are. I would, she has agreed, and I will adjourn this out till September. Dave's available to you, and she will pay $300, and she realizes that she gets SSI. We can't guarantee that. She's got to pay at least $50 a month. So she's gonna start that. I'll give her till September to pay $300 on the back, and then she needs to pay $50 a month, and we'll monitor her payments.
All right, I'm going to adjourn this to September 20th at 8 a.m.
Okay.
And Ms. Thompson, we'll see you back on that day, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know I'm off this year.
Okay, let's see, we got Ashley Scott. Ms. Thompson, I'm gonna go ahead and remove you. All right, Ashley Scott. All right, good morning, Ms. Scott. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. You don't happen to have Mr. Scott there with you, do you?
I do not.
All right, well, this is in the matter of Ashley Scott versus Dylan Scott. File number 13-39050 DM. This is the date and time set for a show cause for failure to pay child support. Mr. Scott has failed to appear. I'm going to issue a bench warrant for failure to appear and set bond in the amount of $3,000 cash payable to FOC. All right, well, thank you, Ms. Scott. You have a good day.
Thanks. You too.
send her connection information. All right, Ms. Willis, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, let me find your file. All right, this is in the matter of Michelle Willis versus Kyle Dolan, file number 19-46208DP. This is the date and time set for a show cause in this matter. Mr. Dolan has failed to appear either at the courthouse or via Zoom. He has an arrearage of $2,707.50. So I'm going to issue a bench warrant for failure to appear. And I'm going to set a cash bond in the amount of $2,708.
Okay.
All right? So
Okay.
thank you, Ms. Willis. You have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
All right, Ms. Stroud? Sierra? Oh, I just removed my court reporter. Nobody talk. Oops. All right, sorry, Sue. Okay, in the matter of Jennifer Tucker versus Charles Tucker, file number 2004-28420DM. This is the date and time set for a show cause in this matter. Mr. Tucker has failed to appear. We'll issue a bench warrant for his arrest. As I said, the courthouse is open and he has failed to appear either that way or via Zoom. We will set bond in the amount of $1,071.86 cash payable to FOC. Right. Sierra, do you want to go ahead and unmute your device, please? Sierra, I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. I have a horrible last name to pronounce, so I understand, but I'm sorry. How do you pronounce your last name?
Schroff.
Schroff, okay. So this is in the matter of Sierra Schroff versus Jonathan Gonzalez, file number 20-47405DP. This is the date and time set for a show cause for failure to pay child support. Mr. Gonzalez has neither appeared in person in the courthouse or via Zoom. We will issue a bench warrant for his arrest. And set bond in the amount of $2,505. All right, so Ms. Schroff, I appreciate you zooming in today, all right?
All right, thank you.
Thank you, have a good day.
You too.
All right, who's logged in? I like that it's easier for everybody to zoom in for the hearings, you know? Even though paid. All right, I have a Rebecca logging in. The matter of Amber Thompson versus Elsie Scribbling, file number 2009-33815DP. Mr. Scribbling has failed to appear either in person or via Zoom. Let me see. Was Mr. Scribbling show cause as well?
Yes, this is all the money's due to the third party from both Amber and LC Scribbling.
Right, but I don't,
Yep.
is his, I don't have paperwork on LC, I just have it on Amber.
No, there
So
should be
is there-
one for, there should be one for LC. It says, LC Scribbling was ordered to appear. Yeah, I've got a show cause for him.
Oh, I
too.
found it.
Got it? Okay.
Yeah, all right, so Mr. Scribbling was ordered to appear, he failed to do so. He has an arrearage in excess of $4,948. We will issue a bench warrant for his arrest. Let's see. And we'll set bond in the amount of has he made payments like through July or no? Okay, nothing since January. So he made payments in July of last year and nothing since January of this year?
We actually got one July this month, a wage assignment. We got 2, 3, 4 of them, and then he quit his job. And then the one prior to that was in January. So looks like he worked just for the month of July this year and quit.
All right, I will set bond in the amount of $2,000 payable to front of the court. All right, thank you.
Yep.
All right, I have a Rebecca's Galaxy phone. Could you unmute your device, please?
Hello,
Good morning. Can I ask your name, please?
Rebecca Garza.
I understand it's Rebecca, but what's your last name?
Rebecca Garza.
Okay. Okay, all right, so you are here on an 8:30, so that's great. So Ms. Garza, I'm gonna change your screen name. And then your hearing is at 8:30 and we'll bring it back in just in a few minutes because there's an attorney on the other side. So I'm waiting for that attorney, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So I'm gonna pop you back in my waiting room, please. Okay. In the matter of Nicole Sandburn versus Keith Corley II, file number 12-38050DS. This is the date and time set for a show cause. Mr. Corley has failed to appear. We will issue a bench warrant for his arrest. I will set bond. In the amount of $2,500. All right. In the matter of Tanasha Bowie versus Mario Scott, file number 12-38203DP. Mr. Scott was ordered to appear. He's failed to do so. Show bench warrant for his arrest. And I'll set bond in the amount of $3,500 cash FOC. All right. And I believe that covers our, wait. Yep, that covers our front of the court show cause document. All right, thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
You need me? Must need you. Oh, shit.
Did you need those?
For Judge Olsevers Court? Did I have, oh, that's probably for the rest of the week. Okay, got it. Thank you. I don't know what to do about Mr. Bill. All right, let's let Mr. Brown in. Hi, Mr. Land, give me 1 second.
Sure, Judge.
Miss Garza is in my waiting room, so I will bring her in just a moment. Let me pull this up. Okay. Sue, I've sent your request to unmute. All right, you guys hold on a second.
Okay,
Oh, wait.
okay, just let me.
Okay, good. All right, so this is in the matter of Kevin Burkett versus Rebecca Garza, file number 20-206441CH. We have Ronnie Leon appearing on behalf of the plaintiff and Miss Garza appearing in pro per. This is the date and time scheduled for plaintiff's motion for entry of default. This says a quiet title action. Personal service of the summons and complaint was completed on February 14th of 2020. Procedural default was entered on March 11th of 2020. The plaintiff has filed a motion for default judgment and provided proper notice as required. Mr. Leon?
Yes, Judge. As the court has explained, we have filed everything and we have served everything properly on Ms. Garza. Ms. Garza has never responded to anything. She's never, all she kept saying was she was going to hire an attorney. She's not hired an attorney. We are asking the court to enter an order granting my client home in fee simple, and that Ms. Garza to be vacating the home within 10 days.
All right, so Ms. Garza?
Yes.
Okay, now we have adjourned this for a long time for you to be able to hire counsel, and you've had over a year to hire counsel. So I guess I'm just asking if you have anything you want to place on the record in response to Mr. Land's motion.
Yes, Your Honor. I have been off work for a year. I had to have a full hip replacement, so I'm not able to hire an attorney at this time. I did go talk to a couple of attorneys, and all I want at this point is my money that I have invested in the house so that I can leave.
Mr. Land?
My client has been paying for the house for the last 20 years. He's solely on the mortgage. He had to refinance it once or twice. He's still paying for it. He's solely responsible for it. He makes all the payments. He has for the last 10 years, he's made the payments. She's not paid one dime. That's just a fact. He continues to make payments. How much do you owe in the house still?
108.
He owes $108,000 still on the house, Judge. He's going to be responsible for it. That's it.
Okay, well, Mr. Leon, I can grant your motion for an entry of default judgment to quiet title, but I cannot grant your request to have her vacate the proceedings within 10 days. You will have to file a summary proceedings case to evict her. I just don't have the authority to do that. Ms. Garza, you need to contact like LEAC, well, it's Housing and Help of Lenawee now, or some of the different organizations within the county that can help with housing issues. Housing and Help of Lenawee is over on Church Street, right behind Frosty Boy, but there's other organizations. But as I said, so Mr. Leon, I'll sign your order on the quiet title, but as I said, I will not sign an order for 10 days for her to vacate. And as I said, you're gonna have to file summary proceedings to evict.
Your Honor, can
Yes,
I say
Ms. Garza.
something? I have been making payments to Kevin and I do have proof through the bank, checks that I have wrote
Ms.
towards this.
Garza, if you fail to file a response, I'm sorry, at this point, I'm granting his request and we're all set. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. I'll get the
Thank
order.
you. All right. Thank you, Ms. Garza.
I don't understand this.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, that's it. All right. Right, Ms. Applin, we have about 20 minutes, all right?
Okay, Judge, thanks.